She had the perfect life, until her mother revealed a secret that could ruin it all. Mama Knows Best, a Ghanaian story you'll never forget. Subscribe for more jaw-dropping African dramas. Alma Mensah was living every girl's dream in East Legon. At 27, she owned a luxury beauty spa, drove a white Benz, and posted flawless selfies every other hour. But behind the glam, there was one woman who barely got a mention, her mother, Mame Gifty, a retired teacher still living quietly in Cape Coast. Alma hadn't visited in nearly a year. Every time her mother called, Alma would smile and say, "I'll send you Momo." "I'm just busy, Mama." One Sunday, during brunch at Sandbox with her high society friends, Alma's boyfriend, Kwame, got down on one knee and proposed with a massive diamond ring. Alma screamed, cried, said yes, and updated her Instagram before she even called her mother. When she finally did, Mame Gifty's voice was calm. "Congratulations, my daughter. But bring him to me. I must see something." Alma laughed it off. It's just old people paranoia, she thought. But what her mother saw was something no one expected. Alma and Kwame arrived in Cape Coast the following weekend. Kwame was everything a mother could want: polite, helpful, full of compliments. He even helped Mame Gifty sweep the compound and called her Ma. But that night, after dinner, Mame pulled out an old, faded photograph and handed it to Alma. Alma stared at the photo. The man in it looked exactly like Kwame. Mame Gifty spoke carefully. "That man is your father. His name was Kofi Badu. He left us when you were 1. He had another family. He disappeared." Alma's heart dropped. "You're saying Kwame is my brother?" "I believe so," Mame replied. "Same face. Same eyes. That man is his father too." Alma was horrified. She stormed outside, yelling. Kwame followed, confused. "Babe, what are you saying? My dad's in Kumasi. He's a different man." But Mame Gifty was certain. "No. I've stared at that face before. The devil only wears one mask." Alma returned to Accra the next morning, cancelled the engagement, and went silent on social media. Friends thought she was going mad. #Accra incest trended on Twitter. Kwame begged for a DNA test. They got one. The result: not related. No shared blood. Alma called her mother, furious. "You embarrassed me. You made me end things for nothing." Mame Gifty simply said, "You're my child. I'd rather be wrong than watch you enter fire with your eyes open." But then came another bombshell. Alma received a letter from a lawyer. A second DNA result, this one about her own identity. It said Alma was adopted. Her real mother had died giving birth in Kumasi. The nurse on duty? A friend of Mame Gifty. Alma wasn't biologically hers. The retired teacher had lost her own baby that same night, and paid the nurse to switch the bodies. Alma was the stolen baby. The story hit the blogs again. Headlines screamed, "East Legon Spa Queen was switched at birth." Her brand deals vanished. Clients ghosted her. Even her best friend unfollowed her on Instagram. Alma returned to Cape Coast, broken. No wigs, no filters, no fame. Just silence. She sat on the veranda beside Mame Gifty and asked, "Why did you do it?" Mame didn't cry. She looked her daughter in the eye and said, "I lost a child. You lost a mother. God gave us both a second chance." Alma stared at the woman who raised her, who lied to her, who also gave her everything. School fees, protection, prayers, endless love. That couldn't be bought. It couldn't be faked. Alma wept. She whispered, "Thank you, Mama, for choosing me." Just as they hugged, a knock came at the gate. A woman stood outside, holding a photo and a birth certificate. Her words? "I think I'm your sister." To be continued.